So to start, can you say your name and title, please?
Sure. My name is James Allen Samuel Jr., and I'm the founder and CEO of PLURIBUS Incorporated, and we're the makers of ANJEL Tech, the world's premier personal security system.
So what inspired you to create ANJEL Tech?
ANJEL Tech is a personal security system that's designed to keep you, your family, your loved ones more aware, safer, and to help keep others more accountable for any kind of interactions they may have with you. I was inspired to create ANJEL Tech. My team and I, right, have a team of world-class developers and scientists and technologists. We were just inspired to create ANJEL Tech when last May 25th of 2020, George Floyd was asphyxiated by now convicted former police officer Derek Chauvin there in Minnesota. That's what inspired us to create ANJEL Tech. But the need for it has been some 400 years in the making, at least from the African-American standpoint in the United States of America.
What I found interesting too is not only for those situations with the police and stuff like George Floyd, the technology is also for domestic violence and all that. How did you come up with, different ways to help everyone?
Well, the short answer to that is I was inspired, right? I was breathed into by my creator, and I usually start with that. So forgive me if we're not having started with the fact that, without God and without Jesus, my personal savior, and his Holy Spirit, all of the innovation, all of the ingenuity, all the capability would be for naught. It would not be there. And so that's my truest source of inspiration is our Heavenly Father, our Creator. And there's so many use cases, like you just mentioned, for ANJEL Tech. Domestic violence. We've talked about that, and some of our future integrations and iterations of the technology will have even better settings for that, better features to really enable folks who are, being abused in their own homes or elder care, elder abuse, when that's occurring. For folks to reach out and to say, I need help. I mean, just that's the name ANJEL. That's what it's about, is having angels to watch over you. This is a digital 21st century angel that's, based in the clouds, once again, that watches over all of us in many different settings, situations. Police interaction, again, was sort of the impetus for that. But you're right, domestic abuse, elder abuse, abuse against women, human trafficking issues, missing persons. And we also have a version for college campuses to help students stay safer, and to let the college campus security office also integrate with that stream. So many manifold use cases for technology.
So can you tell me a little bit of how it gets turned on and how it works?
Yeah, sure. I can show you, right? So, we have the most ubiquitous computer ever, right? The cell phone is in everyone's pocket, more powerful than the machines that sent men to the moon. So here it is. There's ANJEL Tech right there in the corner, right, on my phone. And so when I click on that application, let's get a click there. There we go. It opens up. It opens up right to my camera. So you see how fast that was. Once I was able to actually hit the button, it opens right away. And then down in the bottom corner here, I'm going to start a stream. And when I start this stream, it's going to go from my phone up to the cloud. It's going to be processed in the cloud and then broadcast back out to who are essentially my viewers, or my audience, if you will. In this case, it's your friends and family, my loved ones, right? My parents, my sister, my mother, my wife, my brother, brother-in-law are all on the stream. So here, ready? Watch this. I'm going to hit start stream. There you go. And it says live up front because now I'm doing a live broadcast, and I'll get a text notification and an in-app notification that says, hey, you're now streaming on ANJEL Tech. And then now down at the bottom, there's the notification that says there's an ANJEL stream that started, right? And my brother, my mother, my sister, like I said, all just got that same notification. So they're now watching this live stream from their homes or their work or wherever they are. And they're liable to chime in here momentarily to say, hey, James, we see you, and say hello to you, Michael, and so on. So I'll let the stream continue, but that's basically how it works. They have a copy of this file right now on their phones. So if anything happens to me during this broadcast or during this interaction that I may be having, they can immediately download that out of the cloud onto their phone. They also have a map that shows them precisely where I am. and it's updated every 10 seconds. So as I walk around or drive or whatnot, they can see my updated location. And then when they click on the iris, which I'll show you on the map here in a moment, then that also will route them from wherever they are to wherever I am. And it tells them how long it's going to take them to get to me and so on. And in fact, there was somebody there. Let's see, who's that? Yeah, there's my wife. Yeah, so we have kids, right? So there's my wife. So there's mommy. She says, "Hey, Michael, you know, see you, Burrow, or maybe see you, Burrow. I'm not sure." So, but yeah, so my wife just chimed in via text. Says, "Hey, she's seeing the stream. She called you up by name, said hi, Michael," and then my brother and others are likely to do that if they like. So I'll stop this stream. You can see how that works. And then that's stored in my file library. So when I go to my library, and it's going to take a second to download those files out of the cloud. Oh, there's my brother. Says,
Hey,
hey, Mike, right? And if you go by Mike or Michael. And then when I hit play,
there it is.
Yep. And then mommy says, see you. Okay, so yeah, that's her again. I'll turn it up so you can hear it. Says there's an angel string that started, right? And she says, see you in the Burrow location. My mother, my sister, like I said, all just got that same notification. So they're now watching this live stream from their homes. And then I'll click on the map. Shows you where I am.
See exactly. Yeah.
Yep. And then there's the iris, and there's a blue dot because it's coincident with my location. But when I click on that, it also will give me then routing instructions and tell me how long it's going to take to get there and the location and so on. So they have that same map and they have the same features and whatnot. And then when I go back, all right. So there's my library of the different streams. So when I click on the little drop downs here, I have three options to share, download, or see the location. And when I hit download, that file now shows up in my iPhone video library, and my brother, sister, mother, and so on can now do that. There's the file down there. So that's now in my iPhone library. Angel Tech. And then now down at the bottom, there is a notification that says there's an angel string that started. I'll stop, go back. There's my photo library. So that's, you just saw it work real time. I mean, I did a live stream. My brother and my wife just chimed in. Unprompted, right? I didn't tell, my wife knew I was coming here to do this, but my brother didn't. So, you know, because he has children and your family, you know, his phone's always near him. So he saw that notification. It came by text, by email, and by an in-app notification. So there's three different ways that the technology just reached out to those who are closest to me to say, here's where I am, here's what's going on. You have a copy of this file and you know how to get to me and or send help all in real time. And that took what, not even 3 or 4 minutes.
Yeah, it was super quick. That's a godsend. Geez. So
I know, right?
Yeah.
That's why it's called Angel Tech, because it is literally a godsend.
So are you planning with that technology to work with, you know, public safety organizations as well?
Yeah, absolutely. Like I mentioned, we have a version of the software. It's called Angels in Campus. And what I didn't show you also in the software, let me just open it back up, is back to my app. So what I didn't show you on the technology as well is there's actually a little siren down at the bottom. Can you see that in the bottom center of the screen?
Yes.
It's kind of hard to see there, but I'll hit this little button here. You can see it turn red now because it's on. It also has a panic button, a siren, right? And so that's the latest version. It's in Android, so it's 1.0.8 in the Google Play Store, and it's 1.0.9 in the App Store. It's the same exact code. It just has different numbers because our numbers got off a little while ago, and we haven't brought it back together yet. But it's the same version of the software, just different for the operating systems numbered, different numbers. Yes, we are in communication and in conversation with several colleges right now because we have a campus version of this. It's called Angels in Campus. And in camp means to surround us, right? In camp spelled with an E. So Angels in Campus, and it's a play on words, right? But it's Angel Tech at a college campus. And it does everything you just saw this version do. But what it also does is there's a third button in the bottom. So on the bottom of the screen on the app as it stands right now, there are two buttons. There's a camera button and a selfie toggle button in the bottom of the screen. So there's a third button on the in-campus one that allows that streamer to push that third button, and it then sends that same stream notification sequence that you just saw my family get to the Department of Public Safety at their local college campus. So therefore, not only your loved ones seeing this, but when you want to bring your local law enforcement into that stream and let them know where you are and what's going on with you, you can then send that same stream to that dispatch office for college campus security. And here's one more thing, so, you know, Steve Jobs, wait, there's more, right? Just one more thing. The software also enables your parents and your loved ones who watch that stream, just like my folks just did, to hit that same DPS button, that Department of Public Safety button on their viewing end of the app, and send that same notification sequence of that live stream as it's going on to the college campus office, security dispatch office as well. So therefore, you, Michael, from wherever you are, and if you have a kid at college whose college has, you know, got this for their campus to use, you can literally call the college campus police office when your child or children or loved one needs you most, and you can let them know how to get to them from wherever you are. So it's like calling 911 for someone from another state, which is basically impossible to do right now because it's all routed based on the location of your phone from which you're calling. Our technology allows you to bring the security officers to your child from the comfort of your own home when they need you most. And that's also revolutionary.
So what motivates you?
My wife motivates me. Okay. She's a fantastic entrepreneur. Her name is Dr. Evelyn T. Samuel. And she caused me to sort of free my mind into this space of creativity by inspiring me to read. You know, I read a lot of technical things. You know, I'm a former military engineer, I'm a former fighter pilot, SES, you know, the federal government. So I read a lot, I write a lot. But reading for pleasure and reading to you know, to get your creative juices going, I hadn't done as much of that as I should have. You know, it's all been technical reading or work reading or whatnot. So she inspired me to read a lot more. So that motivated me a lot. I'm also motivated by, like I mentioned earlier, just my relationship with Christ and my Creator, our Father. I'm motivated by my kids, my children. I have two beautiful little boys who I wanted to create a different future for them. And this technology is now going to be a part of their future, and it's going to give them different options and different level of accountability and awareness. I'm motivated by the plight of people all over the world, and our technology works all over the world. It's the only application like itself that works wherever you have a cell phone signal for either iOS or Android, anywhere in the world. And so it is a global solution, and people all over the world are having more personal security incidents, infractions, incursions than at any point in documented history. I mean, the fracture lines are real. And so I was motivated to provide a solution for the world in that way. And, you know, just the plight of the African-American experience in the United States has been my experience. I've seen that in many different ways just growing up. And so I was motivated to create solutions for this culture, but others like ours, and really anyone who has a personal security incident like we've already mentioned.
So I have one more thing to ask. Where would you like to see you and the app in like the next 5 years?
In the next 5 years, ANJEL Tech, as the world's premier personal security system, will be on hundreds of college campuses all over the United States and globally. We'll be in millions of homes and cell phones, and perhaps billions over the years. We will be pioneering other technologies. ANJEL Tech we're on version 1.0, but it's actually part of a larger fabric of technologies and an ecosystem that we're building and a platform that we're building for personal security, for awareness, for predictive analysis. Of course, we have all of those things from machine learning and deep neural networks and artificial intelligence that are backing our solutions and are pushing us forward. And we're creating the future that we want to inhabit. and that we want others to inhabit that is more accountable, that is safer, that is more aware, and we know it's going to be ultra connected. And so that's what our future looks like. And this is just the beginning. On another segment, perhaps I can tell you about the other things we're developing. But ANJEL Tech is ANJEL Tech is to PLURIBUS, our company, right? PLURIBUS.
Yeah.
ANJEL Tech is to PLURIBUS what books were to Amazon.
That's amazing what you're doing. Did you realize when you're putting this together that you could change the world?
I forget who said it. Maybe it was Jobs or someone else, but or maybe he was quoting someone in the end of his book who said something like the book about him by Isaacson, I think it was Walter Isaacson, I want to say, that only those people who are crazy enough to believe they can change the world are the ones who actually can and do. And so, yeah, I believe deeply, intrinsically, I have great faith that we are and have already changed the world, and the change that we're bringing into the world is profound. And you're just seeing the first glimpse of it. We have a lot more that we can do and that we are planning to do and that we will do. And so we're super excited. The future is very bright for us, and we're going to make it much brighter for others.
Well, thank you for what you're doing. That's amazing. And thank you for your time to talk to me. Because I'm with Burst, we're trying to create the first ever channel focused on inclusion. All the TV shows have our star people of marginalized voices. So, you know, trying to change the world with, you know, what I've been doing for years. Hopefully, you know, that is as successful as what you're doing. But what you're doing is amazing. So thank you.
Well, thank you, Michael, and your whole team, you know, for the opportunity to be here today to talk about what we're doing, who we are, and what we're building, and who we're here to serve, right? And so we're a service organization. We're here to serve and to help. And so we appreciate the opportunity to be on your platform today. And God bless you.
Thank you. So I have one quick question. Is there any way, if you have like a media kit or anything like that, or photos of you I could use for the story?
Yes, and you know what I failed to do? So, you know, bad on me, founder, you know, I didn't tell people how they can get to our software, right? How they can actually, I mean, I mentioned in the App Store.
Yeah, please.
And in Android, but I do want to make sure that your listening audience knows to obtain ANJEL Tech to protect you and your life, your loved ones, your family, to have all the features we talked about, and then those that we are still developing, working for you. Please go to the following places. Go to angel.live. That's www.anjel, it's angel with a J, .live, L-I-V-E, because we want you to live, we want you to be free, and we want you to be fulfilled. And there's so much to unpack in those statements by themselves. They can go to angel.tech, ANJEL.tech, T-E-C-H. And then again, in the App Store and Google Play stores, that's under ANJEL Tech for apps for mobile phones, ANJEL. And then certainly on our social sites, ANJEL Tech, ANJEL Tech, on all the social platforms, with the exception, I think, maybe Pinterest. So yeah, hit us up there, and please do. We have 30-day free trials on several of our plans, and you can literally try it before you buy it.